Hey, what up, YouTube? It's your boy Iceman Guru, aka Dr. J, aka Mr. 7 Days a Week, aka Mr. Accountability. Back at you with another installment on the High Frequency Only channel, man. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, share the video, man. Hey, we just keep on turning out videos, man. Hopefully y'all enjoying them. Please, I want to hear from y'all, so please comment on the videos, all right? Topic subject for today's video: the biology, the social, and the spiritual. How we've gotten out of misalignment. Okay, let me repeat those. The topic subject for today's video: the biology, the social, and the spiritual, and how we gotten out of alignment. Okay. Now, so when I was thinking about the topic for the video, I was thinking about when it comes to the id, ego, and the super ego, right? We've all heard of these from Mr. Sigmund Freud, right? And so I just got to thinking, I was like, when I look at the state of our culture and our society nowadays, I think a lot of people will agree that some things have gotten off track, right? There's a lot of things that we can improve on in our society and in our world today. Okay, but we're just gonna stick with the United States of America culture. Okay, so when we just break down our biology, right? The men have a certain innate nature. Women have a certain innate nature. Okay, when I look at not only the dating world, when I look at the economic world, the political world. Okay, so nowadays we have a lot of women that, what we can say, are innate masculine. Okay, a lot of women claiming to be alpha females, right? When in my opinion, no, you're just a masculine female. That's all you are. No such thing as a alpha female, right? So the biology is out of alignment. So a lot of time when you hear women, and I heard this on Kevin Samuel, he talked to many women and asked them, well, what they looking for in a man. And they start writing out all these traits where they want somebody that is an entrepreneur, or this, that, and dirt. So they are explaining masculine traits that they feel like a man wants in a woman. Okay, that's where we are when it comes to modern day women versus our traditional women. Okay, women are not raised to be traditional women. Women are not raised to be wives. So we've gotten out of our biological roles, right? The woman being the nurturer, okay? The man being the provider. And whatever way that actually shakes out in each individual family, okay? Because it looks different. But we've gotten out of that biological role of women being the nurturer, being there to take care of the kids. Now, some women still, and you see those women who still serve those traditional roles, they are married and married successfully because they understand their role. Okay. A man does not want a masculine woman, a woman who is career driven and career first. Okay. I mean, a lot of times you see women on the dating market, they saying that, well, my career and my kids come first. Okay. So when a man hears that, he automatically hit third. Okay, so you already bringing kids in a career, and now you just want me to go along with it. That sounds so masculine, right? And I don't think a lot of women understand that. So we're misaligned. We're out of alignment when it comes to our biological roles, which is the reason why a lot of relationships are not working. And the reason why 80% of women are filing for divorce, because they feel like, if you can't accept me for who I am, this is what I want to do. This is who I want to be. I'm out. You're not making me happy. I'm not satisfied. Okay. So a lot of the not being satisfied and not being happy, it comes from women being out of their nature, women being out of their role. Okay. They want to be this whole equality stitch of, well, I want to do what you do. Okay. Well, if two people are both working very hard and working very long hours, okay, and they have kids, who are taking care of the kids? And I've said this before in the previous video. Okay. So we out of alignment. Let's go to the social. Okay. So nowadays we see that a lot of our children or a lot of people are glued to social media. Okay. They are glued to what they see on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, right? Okay. We in this digital age, right? Okay. But it's so influential on kids. Okay. So kids get a lot of their information, whether it's sex, music, drugs. Okay. They get a lot of their information off the internet. Okay. They're not getting it from contact between parents or contact between mentors or other people. Okay. So it's information overload, right? So the social has gotten us out of alignment because nowadays we don't even talk on the phone. We text, right? Or we DM, right? We're not giving that human aspect anymore like we used to. Before cell phone, before DMs and text, well, we had conversation. And a lot of time was face to face or over the phone. Okay. So now a lot of times we are communicating, but it's in different formats. Email, it is so impersonal, right? So we out of alignment because we can't even understand each other because it's so much easier to miscommunicate when you're doing it over a digital platform versus face to face. You can see somebody's body language. Okay. And let's go to the last one. All right. Let's go to the spiritual. Now I say spiritual, but we can put / religion. Okay. So we understand the misalignment comes here where a lot of people that are claiming a religious affiliation, Christianity, Islam, Hindu, whatever. Okay. But they're not living up to the spiritual practices, the rites, the traditions, the customs. Okay. So they just claiming to believe in something because they just unsure. Okay. They just going along to get along. Okay. They've been raised that way. So they're going to claim to have certain values. Okay. And they're going to even claim to say that, well, they want a person to have those similar values, but they're not living up to those values. Okay. Not saying that you have to go to church in order to be in alignment, but if you're going to claim to be something, wouldn't you want to step into the house of the Lord, okay, a place of worship? Or wouldn't you want to have certain rites and rituals and practices in place, okay? Wouldn't you actually want to play the part that you say that you playing that is so important to your life, okay? So now people are saying they one thing and they not actually showing it. Now, the whole social aspect is thrown off because they believe in everything they see in the outside and not actually doing their research, okay, to verify the information. And now they're not living according to their biological script, okay, what comes from inside, what's innate to them or to us, okay. So these three aspects are so important to our social lives. They are so important to how we move on a day-to-day basis. And we see this misalignment. That's why we see relationships in disarray, single parent households on the rise. We're seeing people who are getting killed because of religious belief, political beliefs. Okay. All because of this misalignment. Your behavior and your speak have to align. That's how you build trust. That's how you're able to communicate and be on the same page, same wavelength. Okay? These three are important. And those are just the starter. That is just the foundation. So if we're talking about building a successful relationship between men and women, those three have to be in alignment. And it doesn't matter what it is that you say or claim that you are, because you could be two Christians, but if those three are not in alignment, it's not going to work. Because you can claim to be anything. You can claim to be Superman. But if you're not living it, if you can't show and prove, all right? So it's just something that we need to think about, whether that's on the individual level, micro level, or macro level, okay? Are we practicing what we preach, okay? Are we in our biological roles, our social roles, and our spiritual roles, all right? Hey. we're gonna end the video on that, man. Hopefully y'all appreciate the content. Y'all appreciate a different perspective, man, than what y'all usually used to hearing, man. I'm gonna continue dropping them. I ain't going nowhere. All right. Hey, as always, I'm you. You're me. Love always, love eternal, and we out this thing. Deuces.